So how do you overcome fear, especially when times are really, really challenging? Hi, my name is Mike Pettigrew. I'm a best-selling author and a serial entrepreneur since 1987. And I help ordinary people to achieve extraordinary goals, but probably not in the way you might think. So how do we overcome fear? Well, in the next few minutes, we look at simple, practical ways to overcome fear. Because let's face it, fear, when times are challenging, fear can stop everything. It can stop us moving ahead. It can paralyze us. And I completely relate to this because many years ago I lost everything. I reached the point where I couldn't even feed my family. We had no money. Everything was gone. And certainly now with the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of people are in a very similar situation, not knowing where their next meal will come from, not knowing whether they'll even have a job anymore. So the entire world, for the first time in human history, everyone is experiencing exactly the same things. And as I make this video in early April 2020, everybody is in the same situation. Everybody is at home. And so many people have already lost their jobs. So what do you do? What do you do when your life has completely turned upside down? Is there anything that you can do to move forwards again? Well, the coronavirus, COVID-19, is a very serious problem. But I think an even bigger problem is the fear, because fear creates all sorts of situations that we don't want. And I think collectively the human race experiencing billions, few billion people experiencing great fear can actually have an amazingly negative effect on the entire situation, the entire what happens in the world. But there are things that you can do to overcome fear and get your life moving forwards once again. Back in those years ago when I lost everything, I woke up every morning literally wanting to vomit with the fear. It was that bad. When you can't feed your family, when you cannot feed your loved ones, it's just awful, it's devastating. I went from being a very positive, optimistic person to just doubting myself and hating myself and berating myself for getting my family into such an awful situation. But you know what, I reached this point where I just couldn't take it anymore, and I literally screamed to the universe, I can't take this. Show me what I need to do. Show me what I need to do to change this entire situation. It's amazing how desperate prayers can have huge effects. The very next day I picked up a book written over 100 years ago, and it was all about the power of gratitude. And I discovered that actually gratitude is the antidote to intense fear. By bringing up gratitude, you can erase fear, because you know what? Fear disconnects us from our inner wisdom. Fear stops us changing the situation. Fear paralyzes us. But when we use very simple gratitude practice, which today I call my crazy gratitude experiment. When you use this very simple practice, it unlocks you. It connects you with your wisdom again. You can start seeing your way forwards again. You can start seeing potentials you did not know were available. Because as long as you're in fear, as long as you're locked into fear, you cannot see potentials that already exist. So how do you do this crazy gratitude experiment? Well, what I did all those years ago, and thousands of people all around the world have tested this, and they all tell me that it works. It works. Basically, what you do is you remember a time in the past where you have felt grateful for something, and you dwell on that memory for a few minutes, and what you find is after a short period of time, those same feelings of gratitude start to intensify. Okay, now at first it may be quite difficult to do this, and you really need to focus on that experience in the past, but after a while, by the end of, if you do this every 30 minutes or 1 hour of the day, at the end of the first day, you'll find your fear is starting to melt away. You'll find that you can bring up gratitude really easily, really effectively. Now, your situation may not have changed at the end of one day, but if you keep this practice up, you'll find very quickly that your mindset has changed. Very quickly, you'll find that the fear that you're experiencing starts to melt away and you become stronger. You start thinking in terms of solutions rather than problems. And this is amazing. This can completely change your life. So it kickstarts your creative process. And the next thing you need to do, start brainstorming 100 ways, you heard that right, to change your current situation. Do you know what? You have this amazing creative power within you. And just by sitting down and asking yourself, what ways can I do to change this current situation, you'll find you have amazing ideas locked within your own mind. You have amazing wisdom within you. And by forcing yourself to come up with 100 ways to change your situation, you'd be amazed the ideas that come out of your own mind. It's extraordinary. But that's not all, obviously. You need to start taking action on your brainstorming process. Once you have come up with 100 different ways to improve your situation, you need to take action. Things will not magically change. You need to take action. But everything starts once you overcome fear, using this crazy gratitude experiment. The next step, doing the brainstorming, and the next step, taking action on the ideas that come to you. Your life can change totally within a relatively short period of time when you do this simple process. And if you are committed to changing your life fast, check out my Ultimate Success Club at www.achievegoalsfast.com/USC.